Already one like. Haven't even started yet. Technically. Hello GH. How you doing? Just give me a moment. Finishing the setup. So yes, I was supposed to get back to Shadow Mordor, but somebody wanted absolutely to see if I was legit in creating Stormbringers, so what better proof than doing it live again? Okay. Let me know what the volume sounds like.
Zog and his acolytes have been cleansed
Again,
by
this is
fire,
the save where I
but
can
now
trigger
there is
any
nothing
kind
that
of
remains.
ambushes. So, yeah. We're going to create a random Stormbringer from spawn and we'll see. Alright, let's see one of those leaders of outpost. Ah, for once we got an intel straight away.
Kneel before me!
The lurker. Okay. He seems to be voiced by Dwight Schultz. Just look at his stance and his noise. And we've got Drake coming for us. My arms are quite sore from doing groceries, so if my joystick is going to to go crazy, it's because my arms are twitching. My hands, my fingers. Again! I shouldn't be surprised. Oh, we've got somebody way over there and maybe some guy right here.
You will submit.
The corruptor, so no, not him.
You will obey.
Corpse eater, well, obviously not going to happen.
You will kneel.
They're all in missions. He's a cargo rider, that's not going to happen. Not because I don't like cargo riders, but also cargo riders prevents the Stormbringer transformation, as well as the Unashamed. Hey Jason Collins. Usually I'm doing so-so, but I woke up this morning with the bill from my internet provider and apparently they fixed their mistake and basically I have no bill to pay for a year or something. Hello Shadow Nazgul, how you doing? Hi Grim, doing alright? Awesome. Great. Like I said, usually I'm doing so-so, but woke up with the good news for once that I have no bill to pay for the internet for a while. Well, I have to pay for Elix, but not the full thing. Can you make an unashamed tower decoy captain? Pretender. Yeah, pretender. I mean, if we find one. But yeah, it's possible to make an unashamed from the pretender decoy, even from the pretender himself. I think. Alright, see you later. Okay, so maybe this guy could become the our Stormbringer for the day. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can turn the Pretender. Have I done one in the Pretender video? I don't remember. Now it's just a voice. Yep. Hopefully it's Northern North, because by the stance it clearly was not Steve Blue.
You are mine.
Because you see this guy is ready for action. It could be either Matthew Mercer, Travis Willingham, or Nola North. You can't really identify them when they are riding cargoes. This stance is basically Dwight Schultz. So is this. I made one in YouTube channel. I made one from Literate. Ah, good. The Literate is basically the Machine Tribe captain who's wearing regal armor from the Marauders. Alright, so I'm going to make a backup before I look into this guy, the Noble. We'll see if he has the right voice. Let's title this today's date. I lost. Celebrating a victory. It's not because of this, it's because somebody wanted me to prove to them that I'm legit at creating Stormbringer, so I said I'm going to make one live again. He kept the boots. Ah, well, yeah. The only thing that really changes is the chest piece and the arms. I mean, he changed for the Nazgul arm and keeps whatever is on the other one. I know, that's alright. But like I said, it was a good news. It was some good news for once. So yeah, I should be able to accumulate a bit of money for once.
I'll have your head.
And we'll see.
That was pathetic.
Yeah, I get it. The Unashamed from the... Okay, yeah. The Unashamed, yeah, he doesn't change boots. He basically changed the rest.
I am expected at a very high-level meeting, so
Neil
you better
Kaplan.
release me.
Leading warriors is a big
Nolan North.
responsibility. I'm going to relieve you of it.
Well, we've got our guy. Maybe on this. I was running around and
I didn't want it to
Gargaroth
be.
and that made me 3 legendary. Guys ambush me. Not fun because they all have most natural immunities to fire, frost, and poison. Well, that's a nice challenge.
Get me alive!
So yeah, we've got our Stormbringer. And he got the title of Kinslayer. Oh, this means that he's going to lose his noble hat and going to get a cowl instead. Yeah, alright. I guess. Oh, enraged by execution or just enraged by pain? Executions and his rival.
Man swine! You should have picked an Uruk who'd kill you quick and painless like. But instead, oh, you stumbled into one that stretches out the agony.
Alright, I want to listen to the other guy talk. Come on. Nope. Come on.
I acquire only the choicest materials. I scour them to strip away fat, soften them by pounding
He
them
just
down,
gained a mount?
and soaking them in Caragor brains.
Did he really?
And when I slip into your cured hide, I make you look good.
If he gained the mount... Yes, he did. And like I said, he changed appearance to this. It's different, but he gained the mount, so there's no Stormbringer creation for this guy unless we go back in time. Unless you want me to look elsewhere, I would be fine with either. But I don't want to spend too long trying to create a Stormbringer. It'd be cool if grunts and or beasts are also scaled with players level. I mean, they do as they spawn later after you finish the story. When you get ambushed, you're more likely to get ambushed with level 85 or something when you're level 80. You don't
Zog
make
and
him
his
look good,
acolytes
you
have
make
been
him look
cleansed by
weird.
fire, but Mordor is not yet yours.
Well, yeah, but he knows a lot about skin, so you know. And it's beauty standards for orcs, so we all have different tastes.
What was that noise?
Well, it's a skinner. It literally peels off your skin and makes, you know, leather out of it.
I am expected at a very high-level meeting, so you better release me.
I'm not going to kill ya. Not until I've snubbed your boys.
Yeah, but I mean, grunts and beasts have the same health and deal the same damage regardless of player level. I mean,
The thing is, boys, I didn't want it to be.
you never know with the RNG. You can be surprised. He has not changed title, look, or gained a cargo, so good.
You shine!
Hoglink.
Man-filth!
We are Legion. We will tear the limbs from your pathetic body.
Alright, so we will run away.
Raise the bacon and get us more Uruk!
We got an introduction.
I'm sure I'll find you.
Oh, he's got a trial by ordeal. He might change title again.
Away from me.
Just for Flame of War, make a machine tribe On Pretender Decoy Captain. Just for Flame of War, make a machine tribe. Pretender Decoy Captain. You want me to try to get the decoy for Pretender? One who would be in Machine Tribe and make him a Flame of War? I mean, could happen. Sure. But again, it depends on what we get. I'm not sure if I actually have a decoy, well, not a decoy, but a pretender in a save somewhere, certainly, but I haven't checked my folders in a couple of months.
Stop wasting time and open that cage! Feel that? Time! I'll deal with you myself before this trial is over.
I mean, like I said, we'll see. Okay. I know what I'll be doing. Ah, spiders.
What's wrong? A touch of man sickness.
It's best not to engaging him in combat while we're poisoned. Graug, okay. Hopefully it doesn't become a Graug Slayer. I don't think it would happen with his voice, but it did happen with the Steam voice, so you never know. Yeah, RNG is really difficult when it doesn't want to do what we want.
It's big and it's strong, but it doesn't have the brains of a warrior.
Do you want me to try to make a Stormbringer from this guy in this save, or do you want me to try to get him in the save that I've got ready for it? Because I would need to send a... No, I think it would be best to send him in the other save.
Talion! You watch your enemies, smart. But you don't see me, stupid.
Yeah, he's doing pretty well against the Graug. It does work with or without fireproof. I mean, it works with both. If he's got fireproof, you simply need to daze or terrify the guy. Because then you can burn him into becoming the Flame of War.
A worthy foe. There will be no for you this time, coward Tark.
He's pretty weak, so let's make sure not to kill him. I'll recruit and send him to my other save.
The Bright Lord is your master.
Command me, Bright Lord. Bright Lord. Yes, sir.
Okay, teleport.
Holy.
And I'm going to send him. No, not yet. Okay.
Holy.
I'm going to send him to the garrison. And I'm going to look for the save file with the Stormbringers ready for creation. Let's see. Stormbringer, what kind? Just give me a second. I'm looking. I'm looking. Okay, what was the title of the folder? Okay, I think it's this one. So yeah, it's another save file ready for ambushes, but this one is specifically for Stormbringer, so he's got already a machine, claw, hook, survivor, all ready to prevent other titles than the Stormbringer. Of course, even if we succeed in getting him to cheat death, might not turn him into a Stormbringer, might just get him to come back
Zog
with
and
the
his
title
acolytes have been
unchanged, but
cleansed
with
by
stitches
fire,
on his arm.
but Mordor is not yet yours.
It's random. As you can see, I've got everything ready in this. The machine, the claw, the hook, survivor, flame of war if I need to burn him into changing his voice for Steve Bloom.
Uga Kuga. Uga Kuga.
I don't need him here, so... Oh. But now it works. Okay, there he is. Hi Baltica, how you doing? center. Going to make him
Hogleek.
my bodyguard. Well, I'm doing okay, unlike most days. Like I already said a couple times in the stream, I woke up with the good news that the internet provider fixed their mistakes by basically changing my bill for nothing to pay for I think a year or something. So except for the part with where they want me to pay for Elix, that didn't change. So I should have a bit more money in my pockets. Uh, well, I just described to you. Alright, everything is ready. Made the backup. Alright, let's trigger the ambush. We'll see how long he's going to remain loyal.
I'm here to serve you, boss. But first, let me stick this iron in your gullet.
Okay.
Hogleek.
Nope, I messed it up. I got to try again, and it'll remove the iron will. Yep. That's not really noble of him. I don't want him to have the iron will, so.
Zog and his acolytes have been cleansed by fire, but Mordor is not yet yours.
Oh, a Drake. Great.
I'm here, my lord.
You have no daughter or son? No. I've never been interested in having that kind of relationship. You sure? Well, yes. I'm sure. Nobody has been drugging me or anything to get my DNA.
You! I'm not taking orders from human swine anymore.
Hello, Martin. How you doing?
From now on, I'm the boss.
Hogleek.
Wow. I wonder who, drugged me. basically like Batman. Yeah, exactly. We had the same thought. Nah, it doesn't ring a bell.
Zog and his acolytes have been cleansed by fire, but Mordor is not yet yours.
I know. I'm just saying that it doesn't ring a bell for me. I don't have sons, daughters. I only have nieces. I know. I'm going to make a backup now. Backup after the death threat. That would be nice. Yeah, but I still disagree with Batman's way of doing things. If you've got a homicidal... I can't pronounce the word. If you got an homicidal... you know, killer, don't just send him to prison. You kill him. And he's like, no. If you kill a killer, you've still got one killer left. I would be like, alright, then kill 2 killers. It's much easier to say it in French, meurtrier. I mean, Batman got games with, you know, the evil women in his comics. So, you know. Come on, I just need one intel, one worm to send a death threat. Ah, now I've got 2. Don't need 2. Oh, for a second I feared that he would gain a mount or something. The whole community, I feel, is perfectly fine. Okay, let's see your stats. Enraged by execution, that's perfectly fine. Nah. The fact that you're saying that you're insane means that you've got some sanity to see that you are mentally unstable, which makes you less mentally unstable than you think. If you were in complete denial, of your insanity, then you'll be clearly insane. Hopefully this guy is not an humiliator and we can get the second chat.
Hogleek, your reckoning comes.
Someone sets a challenge, I answer it. But where is my challenger? Is he too scared to show his face?
I don't know. I honestly preferred how they looked in Shadow of Mordor. They looked way more, you know, like brutes.
Stand aside and let man-filth! Coming here was the second biggest mistake you ever made. The first was that death threat. And now
Hey, that's not fair.
pay
He's
for
attacking
both.
me during his speech. That's cheating. Come on. Beat me up.
You're mine, man slime! What's wrong?
Alright, good. Let's get the second chat. Good.
Who trained you to duel? Were their parents second cousins that were also bad at dueling?
I don't want to accidentally kill him because he's pretty weak. Okay, we're going to fail his last chance. His quick time event. Yeah, it's valid, I guess.
I am but one soldier of a great
Now
army.
you failed this thing,
Die,
and you beat him up some. And now we chop him up from behind. Nope, that's not the right move. That's not the right move. At least we interrupted the thing. So we only have to quit and get back in.
Zog and his acolytes have been
When in the
cleansed
ground,
by fire,
isn't it better to use
but
glaive
Mordor is
attack?
not yet
Yeah, but it might just kill him too quickly. Because he's on the level, so I might just accidentally slash him open.
Hogleek, your reckoning comes.
Yeah, my mistake was that
Here
I did
I am.
it too quickly.
If you want
You
to
really
get
need
shot
to
at,
make sure that
now's
the
your
Shadow
chance.
Strike knocks him down, and you have enough time to walk behind him to do the execution. And you need to have full wrath. So both rage bars. Well, you've got the
Swine!
Shadow
I
Nazgul.
received your threat. That is why I am here. Not hiding, but waiting. You think you've
Also,
lured me
there's
out.
Catty in
Foolish
Discord.
Stark. It is
who
I
speaks Spanish.
who have lured you to your death.
Come on, beat me up.
Ready to die.
more. Second chat.
Trying to finish what you start. I've come across many men in my time.
Yeah, he's really not
but
losing
none
time.
as boring as you.
I mean, I can beat him up with the glaive, but as you can see, I can basically cut him to pieces. And I really need to beat up the Wrath. We've got the orange one, we need to fill the red one, and then we can get the proper execution.
Vengeance will fall upon you, Tark.
Now we failed this. Shadow Strike to knock him down for long enough. And we do the execution that cuts off his left arm. And that's it. Even if it's the wrong arm, he's still ready to become the Stormbringer. Okay.
Another war chief whose reach
Yeah,
exceeded
Shadow
his
Strike
grasp.
to knock him down, not to try to cut off his head, to knock him down. He died at 5:38, now it's 5:39. Like I said, you've got
You lack
two
foresight.
Shadow Strike. You got Shadow Strike that with the sword that cuts through the neck, and you've got Shadow Strike that punches the captain to the ground. And this stuns them for long enough that you can, with the focus of your range attack, move in the right position, like from behind, to cut off his left arm. That way, he's more likely to come back as the Stormbringer, because we have, like I said, the machine, the claw, hook, the survivor, and the flame of war already there. So it's either Stormbringer or just no title change. But since we got him to have his second chat, he will cheat death. So we know this for a fact. So we can just, I don't know, stay busy trying to bait ambush, I think. I know, could try to bait the spider, or maybe titleless orcs. We'll see. We got 30 minutes to try to do this. So we'll see if we get an ambush. Since we already got him to betray us, I'm not sure if it's going to really work with the ambush, but we'll see. I have no idea what you're saying in Spanish. So either somebody's translating it for me, or you're just literally speaking for yourself. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be another ambush. We could randomly die to a grunt, I guess. It would keep us busy for a while. Yeah, I think that's the best thing to do. So let's see. Let's search for random orc. Oh, I like this baldy guy. He's got a beard. I don't like it. If it's not bald, it works for me. Most haircuts suck. I mean, those breads. I don't know how to call them. Breads? I don't know. Whatever. Those are not that bad, but this guy's ponytail is just. Yeah. The one with white. The white hair is fine.
Right, I'm gonna demonstrate on you.
Photo mode. I don't have photo mode activated. That's not it. Photo mode. LY. Yeah, well, he's got some nice blue eyes, but that's not really... Like this guy, I hate this haircut. And this one too. The mohawk is the... You know, one of the best ones, and, you know... Bald is fine. Ah, this one has a nice head. Nice head cut. This one is kind of meh looking. But this one is skinny. I don't really like skinny. I mean, yeah, he looks nice. I mean, I could make him captain if you want. It just bothers me that he's skinny compared to the others. So you want the skinny ones to the skinny one singular to become the captain? The bald one? Nah, honestly, I'd go for the white hair. This one's got a nice beard, a nice goatee for this face. Usually it looks, you know, wrong with other beards. So yeah, I'd go for this one. What do you think? Even, like I said, I don't like skinny orcs, usually. Alright. So we'll get his attention.
What hell? I suppose it was the imagination. Even so, stay on guard. I don't like the sound of that.
I hope that the necromancer will be born one day. Well, who knows? Come on, kill me before the others see you.
Death to man! Take it. You're just a man. Looks like I'll hear you talk. Suppose that makes me a talk killer. No. Talk Slayer! I quite like the sound of that. Talk Slayer! From now on, I will be known as the Talk Slayer!
Ah. And he's a trickster. He's got a nice sword. What are we going to do with this guy? I don't know. We could recruit and send him against others. Lose their helmet. It would require us to kill him and move on to another target. The main focus of this stream is the Stormbringer. We just, have this guy for the moment. So that we don't have to wait 30 minutes perched over, a tower, on a tower to wait for a long time. I say we recruit him and we send against others. We watch him kill them. Maybe we are proud, maybe we're ashamed of his failures, we'll see. Unless he's got Iron Will, I haven't checked. If he's got Iron Will, then I guess we just speed him up. Nope. Just going to make a backup again, like I said. Create an army of grunts and make them battle to see who is worthy to be alive. I mean, sure, I could die to an archer and he would become the lucky shot versus the, the Tark Slayer.
Have you heard about this killer tree fella?
Yeah, sure. Sounds like a good plan. Alright, first archer I see will get promoted. You're welcome. Hello?
The Ranger! After him! Maybe you need a hands-on lesson! No last words? Much more chance of promotion for killing the Ranger.
Yep. Sounds good. Oh no. Well. You know who I'm rooting for between these two. Okay, so do I use the glitch or I simply go and recruit them? No, I can't recruit this guy. He's got 2 level, and so does he. I have to use the glitch. Yeah, like I said.
Arbenu.
Have to go through this.
Arbenu. Arbenu.
Okay. I need to remember the glitch. Do I need this guy to be bodyguard first, or just...
Arbenu.
Yeah, I think I need him to be bodyguard. Yeah. It's been a while that I haven't played this. Okay. Because then you can order this guy with the glitch.
Arbenu.
Yeah, yeah.
Grisha.
Nah, zooming in is more difficult for me than just zooming out, I find.
Arbenu. Grimp.
Hello Renato, how you doing? Okay, you can go. Thank you for your service.
Grimp.
Let's place them one next to the other.
Grimp.
And let's watch the fight.
You've been lucky so far, and that luck is about to end. Don't make me wait. Come get some. Gotta go. Get off that.
Is the Dark Slayer beast proof? I don't think so. I'm not sure.
Clumsy out.
Yeah, Machete has been dreaming about this sword.
Too slow. I'll burn your corpse.
Nice. That is a nice head start.
It's about time. You hear that?
Hello Dynamic Star, how you doing? Okay, let's die to a random grunt again. What kind of grunt are we going to die to? A slave? Oh no, we've got an awful haircut.
I see the ranger.
Remember, we died, not we died, but the Stormbringer died at 38. It is 57.
About time I got my day. Everything's coming up, Korth.
Ah, we've got the slave, not the branded. Oh, legendary slave. You know, I think I'm going to actually make a backup for this guy. He looks great. Oh, the Whisperer. So he's actually voiced by Matthew Mercer. And he looks great. I don't think the Whisperer is going to change voice though. So instead of getting the slave or the branded, we got him. Yeah, for once, those piercings work with this character. Okay, just saving this. Done.
These orcs are getting stronger.
In time, they will join us.
Okay, let's see. Where is he? He's way over there. Level 50. I can't recruit him the normal way, unfortunately. So we've got to recruit this guy and that one.
Grisha.
I have a wolf. Don't worry about being late. Nobody's late. You're welcome.
Urgram.
Always welcome to the stream.
Urgram.
No, I don't think he can get decoys because he's a whisperer. This title has kind of a... It's kind of marked like having a unique personality like the poet or the singer, so they are not going to get decoys. It's not like the Black Blade. The Black Blade would have decoys, but not the Whisperer. I'm not sure you can even derange the Whisperer.
Korth.
Could a Trickster Tower gain decoys? The tower doesn't have decoys. I'm pretty sure you mean the Pretender.
Grisha.
But yeah, the tower, even as a trickster, won't ever have decoys. No. He has a unique voice, so it doesn't work like that.
Korth.
No, that's not what I meant to do. I want them to fight. Where's the Stormbringer? Well, we are staying busy until this guy cheats death, as hopefully the Stormbringer.
Or fall.
So, yeah. So instead of doing nothing and wait, we watch fights.
You've had a good run, but it ends here.
The Noble Storm.
Enjoy this quietly.
Yeah, but it would have been nice to have the Pretender with more than simply the Defender class. Or, you know, having more freedom of having captains, even with a unique voice, to have the tricksters. To have decoys. Well, the Whisperer literally shot the Dark Slayer. Oh. Welcome back, Jessica Lind. The Whisperer was so used to keeping to himself and being quiet that he's still doing it as a captain. Yeah. Alright, who are we going to die to now? More slaves? He literally did silence him. Olog? Sure. We've got an Olog who's carrying gems.
I see you.
Nah, Ologs are not too OP. They're pretty limited in fighting. So, well, it depends.
Now you die.
Well, it's a deafening explosion. So it kind of works with him.
Mordor is cleansed of your infection, and I will be elevated.
Yes. You know, I don't need gems. Alright, the fight between them. I'm gonna bet on the Whisperer.
Cough. Cough.
Yeah, he's a commander, which sucks.
Ur Kalmar.
50-50, they drop 1k or a rarer gem. Yeah, well, depends also on,
Cough.
you know, what you chose for your character's skills and abilities. You don't like the Olog? Well,
These
this
orcs
Olog
are
is kind of bad.
abominations, and to defeat them, we must become worse.
My bets are on...
Now you face a true follower of the Dark Flame.
Be silent and enjoy this.
The rivalry is still going on between you two. They now whisper his name in fear. Bruce's betrayal hurt more than Celebrimbor's. Well, you know who to blame. Celebrimbor and Talion both mistreated Bruce, so that's pretty fair that he got pissed at it. He worked hard to do what they asked of him, and they rewarded him by treating him like trash. We've got the gem-bearing archer. Well, he's not a big one. Oh, maybe I can recruit this guy. He's going to get annihilated by our Whisperer, but you know.
You're a fool who does not see the true beauty of a ghoul. Now all you do is kill and kill and kill. Ghouls should be adored, cherished. You'll never see the folly of your ways. So I'll have to put you down for the sake of my beloved ghouls!
Well, he'll die, so I don't have to worry about that. We'll see how the Whisperer treats him.
I am yours.
Kanan and Muzu get along well. Muzu? The name... I'm not sure if it rings a bell or not. Who's Muzu?
Quiet, so I can enjoy this.
I wish we had the choice of whether we want Bruce to go
Another
to range or
maggot.
not. Yeah.
Perfect.
I wish we had the choice between, you know, choosing him or not as the Overlord. That way we would have seen what happens if he betrays us still or not. Ah. Well, it could be because Muzu likes Kanan. Likes ghouls. Yeah. Well, he was pretty pissed, so that's why they come on. Ah, he's a coward. Well, the Baldi's a coward, so we got the Mohawk instead.
Die with good one. You want this?
The branded or the slave this time?
I am no longer a slave, but this scar earmarks me forever. Even slaying you won't change that.
Oh no, he's a cargo rider. Other than that, he looks great, but he's a cargo rider, so he's kind of worthless in most things. 2 ads? Really?
I feel as though my life...
Well, you can thank Twitch for that. I have no... you know. Oh no, Bashi is here.
Cough.
Hi Bashi. Done playing Minecraft?
Cough.
Oh. Alright, then we'll be working on those captains.
Zuka. Zuka.
Come on. No, it's not going to work that way.
Zathra.
Well, it's a good thing, because it means I don't have to pay my bills on this part for at least a year. I think they figured out that they overcharged me for a long time. So that's pretty good. As, like I said, I still have to pay for the Elix part of the bill, but the rest is still, you know, a good thing.
Zathra.
So can I actually keep money in my pockets for once?
Mog.
Well, I have been pretty unlucky
Mog.
for a long time, so it's kind of a nice break. Thank you. Because I really was livid when I saw the 1,000 something. They're like, "Ah, I don't know what happened. You seem to have a rogue." What they said it on Bashi's phone, a rogue app that was actually non-existent because she couldn't access the internet. So how could she have a rogue app? And they're like, "Oh, I don't know what to tell you, man." It's like, really? You don't know what? It's like, here's an incredibly stupidly high bill for you to pay. We don't know why, but just pay it.
Ugal.
Which is holding me back, so I don't need the HQ in live. Yeah, tech support was like, I don't know, because we were both arguing over the phone, like, what's up with that? I don't know.
Ugal.
How many live in that house? An army.
Mordor has
But
been
yeah,
much
she
longer
lives here
than any other I lived.
because
This is but a moment in time.
I offered her
I
a
have been fighting
place
this war for
to
thousands.
flee from Ukraine.
Enjoy this quietly.
Let's do this!
Never seen glasses only shop. What are you talking about? But yeah, you should have seen this. The tech support really was completely worthless. They just said, you know, you've got bill to pay, we don't have any explanation, here you go. Another ad? You should complain to Twitch. The chosen one.
Mob.
Oh, really? It's like a couple of cents per, ads, I think. Like 10.
Be silent and enjoy this. I don't think you can give me a real challenge yet.
I'm rich. Already 30.
Drain the blood!
Yeah, the Whisperer is literally silencing them. More than me. Well...
Zuka.
After this, after the fights, I think we just go around, kill orcs, and until the Stormbringer actually cheats death.
Quiet, so I can enjoy this.
It's no fun when it's easy. There any hard ones out there?
$1 is 1k here. Ah. But it's not really a good thing for us, because sometimes you think, oh, it's a lot of money, and then when you actually live in Canada and you get this amount, you're like, it's not that much. See, it's just depending where you live. It's just...
Oh, missed!
Nobody wants that, Pesci. He's literally doing nothing to the Whisperer. But here for $5, you can buy eggs. Unlike in the US.
Koth. Zathra.
Be silent and enjoy this. Come on now, I can do this all day. How about you stand here? You hear a hissing?
He hasn't even done a He hasn't made him a scratch.
Got a surprise for you.
And he's half dead.
Watch this!
What? Oh yeah, because he's a mystic. That still doesn't make sense that he kills him with curse when he's got fire weapon. For $200 you can get a tattoo medium size. Well, I wouldn't pay to get a tattoo. Just, you know. It's curse fire, like in Divinity.
Cough.
I know.
I can't wait to take the fight to those wretched men.
This narrator cough a lot. Who? Alright. Let's get him to kill some folks. Oh, we've got the red! We've got a red! And he's looking pretty decent. I'm not going to kill him.
Join my army! Thank you, Master!
Alright. Yep. He's got throwing axes and all. Oh, 1730. I know. I hadn't forgotten. Thank you for reminding us. I know. Appreciate it. I haven't forgotten. The red gains frost or no? I think it can happen. I'm not sure. I don't keep track of those things. Probably people on the Discord would know. I would ask some lethal or evil if I were you.
The alarm is little more than a call for help and a cry of terror.
Is this what I hire you lot for? To run
when the beacon lights and just fall at the enemy's feet? Ah, I'll deal with the intruder myself. You hear that sound? The others call it an alarm, but I call it playtime.
Alright, come here, Tiny. Can you even be a TV game? Who knows? Don't worry, my English is pretty low as well. Have to ask on Twitch because someone decided it was funny to ban me on YouTube. Ah. Well, Dynamic, could you please unban Baltica on YouTube? Pretty please.
We will be able to move more freely here.
Yes, but we'll still have to keep an eye out for the remaining outposts.
Pretty puppy eyes, please. You can't tell me what not to say. Alright, that's fair. Well, I can ask, you know, Dynamic Star to do it again.
Get this dark off me! Keep up!
This hunter is nasty to my captain.
I don't die that
Oh.
easy, Tark.
Well, he hasn't turned into the Stormbringer, so we've got to try again. Here's the conclusion. Like I said, I am just like anyone else under the, you know, the RNG's powers. I cannot force it to give me a Stormbringer on the first try. But we're gonna have to try again. Yes, he's been stealthily brutalized. That's how his streams become 5 hours long. Well, you know, people ask me, hey, how come in your tutorial you always get it on the first try?
Zog and
No,
his acolytes have been cleansed
not
by
on the
fire.
first try, only on
Mordor is
some
not
rare
yet
occasion. I just showed the result because nobody's going to watch the failed attempts. And I specifically describes during the tutorials that it's rare that you get it on the first try, and people are like, oh, you got it like this so easily. No, never. It's RNG. Even when everything is on your side, before you,
Hogleek,
you know,
your reckoning
turn him,
comes.
it's still going to result to whatever the game wants.
Someone set a challenge, I answer it.
And he's
But
not voiced
where
by
is my
Steve Bloom,
challenger?
so
Is
it's,
he too scared
you know,
to show his face?
less likely for him to become a Stormbringer on the first try.
Man swine! I received your threat.
But the technique
That
still
is why
works.
I am here. Not hiding, but waiting. You think you've lured me out? Foolish Tark. It is I who have lured you to your death. He's below!
Alright, beat me up.
Watch me kill you! I triumph! What's wrong? I take a man!
Second chat.
You'll come down again!
Who trained you to duel? Were their parents second cousins that were also bad at dueling? Vengeance will fall upon you, Tark.
And now we failed this, because we don't want him to die this way. And we are careful because he might again die easily.
Give your corpse to my mouth!
We knock him down with the Shadow Strike, and you position yourself behind him to chop off his left arm. That way. Okay, and now he died at 6:35. So about around 7:35. So no, 7:05. I mean. I mean, we can advance
Another
time,
war chief
maybe,
whose reach exceeded his
or
grasp.
we wait
He lacked
for
foresight,
a vendetta.
but not ambition.
No, vendettas can mess up the thing, I remember. Just advance time, I guess. Decide to make me shut up like 20 times. I don't remember. Okay, who's going to be the new Dark Slayer? Or are we just going to get a slave to kill us again and we use him to kill captains? Oh yeah, well, it's true. If you watch anime, your opinion doesn't matter one bit. Your opinion is irrelevant. Alright, so... this guy? Yeah, this game is nice when it wants to play fair, of course.
We can't find a map.
This execution that you try to... Yes, it's usually something that would happen to a captain that you have no relationship with. You know, by relationship I mean, you know, no relation, you've never met, or you barely met, you don't have, you know, a nemesis flag on this guy, or you can just kill him like a grunt. This is how I get the game to, you know, use these moves still against your actual nemesis, which can result in a Stormbringer or a machine if you place yourself on his right. Ah, another coward. Come on, one brave slave. Good.
No last words?
I'm looking forward to being a captain.
Alright, you've got a slave. You got angry? Oh, you didn't... Well, you know it was just a joke, right? But yeah, of course you've got your opinion. And it's, you know,
Damn these orcs.
it's
Damn
pretty
all of
fair to
Mordor.
take your opinion,
Mordor will
even
be
if you
ours.
watch anime. It's just, you know... I haven't checked his level. I was going to recruit him the normal way. Oh, he's got... You know... Yeah, that's fine. I don't think you can really change the Clever's title. Used to be a thing. I don't watch that weirdo thing, I like psychological thing like Monster. Still no idea what you're talking about. But yeah, you can like and, you know, can enjoy whatever you want.
A feast is being held. The stench of grog is on the air.
Okay. I hate the sexualization of minors on... Well, that's just something that really infuriates me. And people trying to justify this thing. It's sick. And then trying to say, oh, no, this character is 900 years old. Bullshit. Yeah, it's just like you drew it that way, and you're trying to say, no, that's not it.
Warriors meet on the battlefield to do battle upon the field of battle.
I just can't. A lot of people go mental just to avoid meeting. Yeah, I just find it sick. The people trying to defend it, I just can't. Is he saying surprise? Dynamic would love this guy. Chocolate? Thanks. I'm just not going to eat it during stream, but thanks. I don't want chocolate stains teeth. This log looks weird, frozen in time.
An intruder!
No, there's a smell of chocolate next to me. Not distracting at all.
Busy lads, I've got places to be.
I only saw a couple of people mentioning lollies. I just find it to be basically the same thing. And people trying to say, oh, it's cute or whatever, and I just find it creepy. It's just creepy. That's just what it is. Let's all boo Bashi in the chat for giving me chocolate. Boo. I've got this smell of chocolate next to me distracting. No, again, I don't want to risk having a random death cheater in the vendetta.
Did you hear?
I can't even attack it on first.
Wait, what's going on? Do you know how much grog I've had? I don't. But I do know that I'm gonna kill you. And then... oh wait, I'm gonna have some more grog. And then I'm gonna kill you! Oh, he's getting bored, and so am I. Get it?
The guy's getting bored of the drunk. Oh. He saved this guy's life. He's a hero. Alright, you're immune to it. And you're enraged. Oh, he's killing the drunk! Well, he's a savage. I was hoping for the knife kill of the on the ledge, but Celebrimbor stole my kill.
A feast is close by. I can already hear their infernal singing.
In 16 minutes. Hopefully he does cheat death as the Stormbringer this time. Oh. Are we having a big one or a buff archer? No, he looks buff. Okay. Alright, come here. Oh, he's immune to fire. Done. We could take care of the outpost leader, yes. Get to him.
And now the hunt shall end.
Do you remember who was your first ever dominated captain? No. Unless you count my follower portrait from Shadow Mordor, still no. No. But my first dominated in this game, no. Oh no.
Up above!
Every man for himself, Baltica.
You think you're clever hunting my hunters? That's not clever. It's just repetitive.
True.
He's fucked.
Oh, he's enraged by it. Well, we've got to die at some point.
Watch me turn a ranger into a crater.
Random, but do you know what Coruscant replace a genuine Nazgul in the post and game loading screen? No.
Spread out and get that talk. Come closer,
Great, he's enraged by Frost too. The Shadow Mordor, you died like 7 times to the hammer. Yes, because I had no skill unlocked for the fight. Otherwise, you're basically just a god from the start. You get XP from killing any grunt, or beast, or whatever, just picking up plants, picking up items to collect. Before even doing one mission, you're OP. So I decide to just play without any skills. It's basically the only way you can make Shadow Mordor difficult is by playing without unlocking stuff that are outside of story. Well, they're bots, so I don't care about you not liking them. Alright, have a good meal.
He's up there! The ranger!
Oh. Okay. He looks like the greedy. Am I correct? Yeah. I bet he's the greedy.
He's gonna take a bite out of you so big, there'll be naught left for me and these other globs!
So yeah, I was right.
See, he's not so bad.
Can I pin him? Yes, and terrorize the other. there any method to get party killer without leveling up the orc? Party killer?
Keep clear of those flames!
That's not a name that rings a bell for me. What does it do?
I work on the others, but not... Stop running!
Killing beasts? Killer beast. I don't know. I think you unlock it when you're with Darwin. Shadow Mordor, right? Oh no, but she just fell for the bot. Yeah, 7 PM. He should be cheating death in a bit, like 5 minutes. Beast Slayer. Are you talking in Shadow Mordor? Shadow War. Cargo Rider, Bestial Rage, Bounce. Call Mount. Call. Unless you're talking about Predator. Predator, let's see. Shadow Blade. Monster Hunter, you mean? Oh, without leveling up the orc. Oh, I thought you would. I misread it. Beast Slayer on the orc without leveling him. I don't think so. You can give him rage by getting him to kill cargos and growls, ghouls, baby drakes. But no, I think it's most of it is random. But again, you need to ask on Discord. It's not, you know, my area of expertise. I know about death cheaters, and that's basically it. If you're asking me for skills or whatever, or you know, it's not going to be something I can really give you a good answer. Alright, so he should be around the corner. Might as well just kill another captain. Hopefully this time he comes back as the Stormbringer, so that it doesn't, you know, forces me, so it doesn't force me to stream longer than the usual. Because I would be forced to. Oh, he looks like he's got the... He could be the judge. The executioner. Well, he's not voiced by Chris Butler, so he's definitely not the judge.
The agony, the pain. Oh, sorry.
I'm not in pain. I'm just describing what the next few minutes will be like for you. Agony! Pain!
The grip.
He's faster than the eye!
Well, the Executioner is also voiced by Chris Butler. Because he's saying, here, we don't judge. No. No, wait. Yeah, you're right. I'm mistaken. The judge is just a random title with no particular voice linked to it. Yeah.
You! I have a message for you. It's from my blood brother.
Oh, I thought for a second that we had Stormbringer to cheat death. Well, somebody wanted, Shadow Nazgul wanted me to work on the Pretender to turn him into, well, not him, but work on a decoy machine tribe and turn him into an Unashamed. It would be for a future stream, so I can make a backup of that. Right now. Let's see. Just making a backup, don't worry. I really hope the other guy is going to come back as the Stormbringer. But I know the RNG can make things difficult. Because I'm gonna have to walk the dog before I continue, if I have to continue. Alright, he should be almost there. Like, should be poking his head around the corner. Come on. Come on! Unless the ambush for the Blood Brother just kinda delayed the Death Cheater. Well, I'll summon him as my bodyguard, and I guess we'll be killing more captains until the other guy comes up. Oh. We've got the Pretender, we've got this guy.
I figured you'd need me. Oh, you thought I was dead, but you and me have got a fight to finish.
Alright, so this time we got him to come back with a missing arm. So it's something that we have to try again. Alright. But again, like I said, I have to walk the dog. I could also burn him into becoming the inflamed, which would change his voice to Steve Bloom, which would make things easier for the Stormbringer, but it would make the stream even longer because we'd have to wait for 2 death cheaters. So yeah, I'm gonna have to, take a short break. I think it'll be best if I leave to the screen of the gameplay instead of just BRB screen. So what do I do? Do I burn him into becoming the inflamed first? Or do I turn him into the Stormbringer still, right now? Tell Tibu, I hope I spelled Tibu with a O before the U. Well, yeah, I'll pet him for you.
Zog and his acolytes have been cleansed by fire, but Mordor is not yet yours.
Alright, so let me know in the chat while I'm gone if you want me to burn him first. It would make him lose the helmet, so, Oh, I try to still turn him into the Stormbringer right now. Alright, well, I'll be off to the walk. I'm back. Two salmon mayo sandwiches. Ah. Alright, good night, Martin. A bit late, but you know.
Something just moved over there.
Any new drug dealer stories? No.
Hogleek,
Well, the
your reckoning
snow
comes.
is basically just melted everywhere. So they're going to, you know, be found again in the park, if you can call
Someone
it that.
sets a
But
challenge, I answer it. But where is my challenger? Is he too scared to show his face?
the what now? What did you just call me? Say that to my face.
Ranger! I received your threat. That is why I am here. Not hiding, but waiting. You think you've lured me out? Foolish Tark. It is I who have lured you to your death.
Alright, beat me up. I decide that I'll keep going with Nolan's voice instead of burning him. Alright, second chat. Thank you.
Who trained you to duel? Were their parents second cousins that were also bad at dueling?
Oh yeah, that's totally me.
Vengeance will fall upon you, Tark.
And after failing, you keep going. Okay. Wait for him to get back up. Knock him down with Shadow Strike. Get behind him. And execution. Oh yeah, exactly. You know me to a T, so
That
I
war
can't
chief
hide
is
anything from you. Okay, so I guess just die to a random slave, and yeah.
And yet,
He died
as
at
you always point
7:28,
out, Mordor
remember.
will breed 1,000 more.
Look, that's Thistle! Now you want some?
Well, I wouldn't know.
I am no longer a slave, but this scar, it marks me forever. Even slaying you won't change that.
Ah, Uga Kuga. Okay. A Beastmaster. I mean, when he turns into a Beastmaster, it kind of makes sense. But when they join the Machine Tribe, baffles me. It's like, really? You got freed from slavery and you want to enslave more?
And after we defeat the Dark Lord, what then?
Middle-earth will be free of his corruption. The men and the elves and the dwarves will squabble, and someone else will rise.
Go ahead, kill me!
Yeah, look up!
Well, kinda, but then he doesn't have the right to complain.
I killed you, Tark.
Suppose that makes me a Tark killer. No. Tark Slayer!
Oh,
I quite like
this
the
is
sound
an
of that.
interesting
Tark Slayer!
thing.
From now on, I will
Dark
be known
Slayer
as
versus the
Tark
Branded.
Slayer.
Who wins? An assassin. Okay. And he seems to be looking like the Manhunter.
There are times I forget
Didn't know the Dark Slayer could get the Dark Mask. Well, it happens. It's a random look. And it's terrifying when you derange him. It's like, die, Tark, and he's got this face mask. Alright, have fun.
Urgram. Urgram.
Careful, you're turning into a second monitor streamer. What do you mean?
Koth.
People watch you in the background. Well, you know, it happens.
Koth. Koth.
I mean, I'm basically just doing the same thing all over again for almost 3 hours now, just because I'm trying to, you know, demonstrate how to create a Stormbringer based on my tutorials.
Uga Kuga.
Because somebody told me that just because they didn't
Koth.
get lucky with the RNG, they thought that I was fooling people with my tutorials, like trying to bullshit them. Like, seriously, it's RNG! You get it or you don't.
No. Never forget. We have a purpose here. Do not lose yourself in the battles when there is a...
So yeah, I'm proving it that even with bad RNG, you can still, at some point, get the Stormbringer.
You've been lucky so far, and that luck is about to end. Let's do this.
It's just, you know, less likely with the voice of Nolan North.
Cut you down.
Based on my experience.
Dripping red. You are pride. Tooth and claw.
Come on.
Hey!
The Dark Slayer really is lazy right now. Alright. Next, we can send in on missions against, you know, others. Seem to have a message that does not appear on the Streamlab. Did the Dark Slayer land only one attack during the entire fight? Almost seemed like he did. That's why I called him lazy. Well, he's gone now. It'll be quickly forgotten. Well, unless people actually watch the stream. More than once.
Fear not, my beasties. You'll have your fill of man flesh soon enough. Sneaky does it, boys. Let's slit their throats before they know what's happening.
Let's not intervene. Let's see how it goes one against the other. Obviously my guy is way OP compared to him. Oh. He's literally spawning goos. But he's being distracted by random grunts. Yeah, he spawns goons. He's got the cargo pack, and he's a tunnel rat. So he's pretty good. I should actually make a backup just for this guy, actually, before anything happens to him. There you go. The sudden disappearance made him look like he used a smoke bomb. Yeah, but that's kind of the... Well, he's just crawling in the dirt and then he's just reappearing behind. He's having his fun. Unlikely for him to die against a level 21. Unlike in Shadow Mordor where it's basically just random. You've got an OP guy, legendary, and some level 5 just kills him instantly because... That's something that I disliked about Shadow Mordor. The RNG involved in fighting. Like, really? The training meant absolutely nothing. The sudden disappearance made him look like he used a smoke bomb, or worse, a grunt. Yeah.
Uga Kuga.
Okay, remember the guy that we want to come back as the Stormbringer died at 7:28 and right now it's 7:41. In 17 minutes.
Couldn't they have built a fort closer to the harbour? That pink-skinned general from Minas Morgul, he serves the Nazgûl well. Time to die of your ruin!
Oh, this guy looks like the wall. But instead of a tank, he's a, you know, berserker. Careful, I don't want to kill him, I just want to beat him up a little. Oh, he's enraged, so let's just wait for him to calm down first. The defender. Yeah. He looks good.
Guard these supplies as if your lives depended on it. Because they do.
Once we get our hands on that gear, all our troubles are over.
Traitor! Thinking traitors!
You're about to feel hundreds of teeth peering into you! A bright lord!
Really, they're just around the archer taunting him, not doing anything.
Your allegiance! Scream for me!
Right, finish him off.
La 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 la!
Well, so far we don't know. In 13 minutes he should come back, hopefully, as the Stormbringer. Captured Orthog the Defender. Alright, then I guess we have to save a new recruit.
Don't be peace!
Really? Why did you beat him up?
I'm back in the
Going to make another backup again. I just recruited the defender. I don't want to lose him right now. The random mission. You reckon he's gonna stay the same again? I mean, it's all RNG. We don't know. The first time he came back with stitches, the second time he came back with a hook. I said it many times. Nolan North is, you know, a bit harder than Steve Bloom to turn into a Stormbringer for some reason, based on my observations.
How about you untie me, and then we forget about this whole thing?
You just keep thinking you have a way out of this. It will make killing you that little bit sweeter.
Ah, so you want me to die? You want me to die? You want me to let him die? Just because he got branded? Nah, let's show our loyalty for him. Imagine if he betrays you. Well, it could happen.
I'm still alive! Save me while you can!
Get down and drop on his head, you moron! Talion! Talion, stop being a moron for once! It's all I ask.
No! You catch me!
It's gonna be a clean getaway or a bloody
Alright, get your revenge against this guy. Well, yeah, of course I didn't save him. Why wouldn't I save my follower? I just recruited him. It's a shame that he lost his helmet, but I got the backup before I recruited him, so he still has it. Oh! Our guy is again in danger. No, you remain where you are. You get back up to get your revenge on the other guy.
One more, anyway. Man, Phil! I don't know how you managed to sneak him out from under my nose, but I'm putting him back under there! I will compose music of your house!
Come on. Take this opportunity while he's busy with me. Really? You're right next to him and you decided to throw a spear at him. Alright then. Alright, we've got 8 minutes left to wait for the other guy. Okay, he's in the mission, so might as well just see how it goes.
I asked for warriors to defend these supplies. Instead, I got you maggots. You'll probably make a mess of this.
Well, look there! A supply cache! Who's up for some forcible requisitioning?
Here! Orthark! You've been on my to-kill list far too long to still be alive. It's about time I finally got around to gutting you.
Alright, yep, let's just help our guy. I guess. Oh. Where is he? Come on. He's... Oh. Wrong guy. Well, he's not in trouble anymore. Yeah, we helped our guy. Where's the other one? Sweet. Let's not. Oh, he's back into doing missions. We don't care about the loss so far. And we've got 4 minutes left before the guy comes back. He could also come back early.
here! There's the rat, and he's on the run! With all the fleeing you do, you probably run fast enough to have a chance at catching me!
Oh. The dungeon breaker looks okay. Oh! And you just decide to kill him. Alright. Well, now you have. Italian just decide, let's just finish him quickly. Ah!
You thought me defeated because you took from me what? A few measly pounds of meat and bone. My flesh is made anew. I am made anew. Strengthened. Reborn. As you shall be, brother. Once I've extinguished your light.
So yeah, as you can see, it worked. He came back as the Stormbringer. Finally. Even if he came back with a hook instead of, you know, the Nazgul arm. Yeah, well, it's still the fact that he came back with the title. Yeah, he's a bit mistaken it. Yeah, he's a bit mistaken about the fact that his flesh is made anew. He's been, you know, replaced by pieces. Yeah, I know it would look better, but do you really want me to keep going with, you know, the stream until we get the Nazgul arm? Like I said, with the RNG, we might just be here for 5 hours or something. The point of the stream was basically to prove that, you know, I'm not here to fool anyone, as was speculated on my tutorial. Yeah. So, I think that's a pretty successful run. I managed to demonstrate that, yes, you do get a Stormbringer this way, even if RNG is always against you. Just don't give up. Sometimes you might just get one variable that changes the whole thing. The fact that he gains a mount would prevent transformation. If you shame him, people ask me, is it a problem if he's deranged before the transformation? Yes, of course. If you derange or turn an orc into a maniac, derange or maniac is going to prevent the Stormbringer. The shame scar is going to prevent it. What else? If you shoot him in the head and he comes back with a missing eye, it's going to prevent the Stormbringer. If you've got him to come back as the survivor, it'll prevent the Stormbringer. If you've got him as a savage, you need the cleave animation from the usual execution when he's at his quick time event that you do not fail this time. But this is what you get with the move that does not depend on the RNG. The quick time event is just going to maybe chop off his arms and probably just not even give you the Stormbringer title. And thank you for the subscription, Jose. Jose? The game script for checking if a orc can cheat death as the Stormbringer must be really messy. Yeah, that's why it's really rare for people to really succeed at getting a Stormbringer, and they are like, it's like, are you sure you're not cheating? Are you sure you're playing on the on the latest update. Yes, it's just really based on terrible RNG. Even if we've got everything on our side, I've got the machine, the claw, the hook, and the survivor to make sure that he does not cheat death as either of those titles. And if I wanted to turn him into the Inflamed, to change his voice to Steve Bloom, it would have been so much easier to turn him into a Stormbringer. Again, based on my observations over the years. Until I came across your channel, I assumed that Stormbringer cannot have any prior scars, but then you showed he can come from the Inflame. Yes, that's something that really made things easier for me. As soon as I discovered this, you can turn into the Inflame orcs who were voiced by Nolan North, Steve Bloom, obviously, same voice, J.B. Blah, Travis Willingham, Matthew Mercer. Robin Atkin Downs, it's not going to work. Michael Goth, oh forget it. Dwight Schultz, no way. Neil Kaplan or Robbie Rist, no chance. You only get it from, Matthew Mercer, Travis Willingham, J.B. Blah, Steve Bloom, and Nolan North that you can turn into the Inflamed. And then this guy is going to obviously have the voice of Steve Bloom that you can turn into a Stormbringer. That's how I made the Blizzard. And yeah, that's basically it. So I don't think there's really much I can do in this stream, so thank you for watching. Have a nice day.